Welcome to Barbados!
Woohoo! We made it! We're in the Caribbean!
3 hours and 4 offices later. So we have officially listed our boat for sale. This is fun, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a blast.
It's not broke, don't fix it. Couldn't ask for a prettier workspace.
No, I mean, look at this. It's absolutely beautiful.
Good job, honey. Whoa! We have been busy while here in Barbados, but we've been busy on the boat doing boat chores, getting caught up with some school, some editing, just a lot of boat stuff.
Heading out on our own with our hope in the clouds, and we're starting to see that we're onto something. Feel it coming, we'll keep running, nothing in our way. We got what it takes. Here we go with the sunlight on our skin. It's a brand new day, it's ours to take, and we will let it in. This is where the adventure begins.
Six days, rough seas, and plenty of frustration later, we finally make it to the Caribbean. But before adventure can begin, we need to clear customs and officially check in. Now we just have a 1 mile walk to immigration. All right, we made it through security. We got our wristbands. We are now in the cruise ship terminal, trying to find immigration with all the cruising people. That's number 3. We're now going to our 4th office, and we're now almost 2.5 hours into this process. And everyone is super, super sweet here. 3 hours and 4 offices later, and we are checked into Barbados. And it doesn't cost us anything to check in, but we are gonna have to pay $50 US upon checkout.
Spinach tonight instead of broccoli.
Why?
Because this bag, although it looks like broccoli, frozen broccoli florets, it's actually like little chunks of. It's little chunks of spinach.
Oh.
It's in French, so.
We bought this in
French
Guyana, and it looked like broccoli on the outside, and I just assumed it was broccoli, and that's what you get for assuming. Dang it. When people think about sailing around the world, they imagine turquoise water, white sand beaches, and exploring incredible cultures. And while those moments are definitely part of the adventure, they're only half the story. The reality is that a huge part of this lifestyle is maintaining our boat. From repairs and upgrades to routine maintenance, there's always something that needs attention. Keeping her in top condition is what allows us to safely travel thousands of miles across oceans and continue chasing new horizons. Today we're putting in the work behind the scenes to make sure our home and transportation is ready to complete our last few miles of our world circumnavigation. How's it going?
I'm testing to see if the hole is big enough.
Oh Lord. So we have officially listed our boat for sale. We put it out to our Patreons, see if anyone wants to buy it. We've already had great interest, but we're trying to now kind of refresh her. The stuff we bought in Cape Town, since it's been so windy and we're just tired to go explore, we're gonna try and get the boat, at least the faucets put in, maybe the mirrors put on, just like some sprucing up while we can.
Gonna fit.
Yay!
Pressure and stand by.
Turn on. Well, the pump's working. Good job, honey. Whoa!
What?
We have new faucets.
Nice.
No leaking.
Praise the Lord, for that was a fairly easy fix. It only took like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So now you just have 3 more to do, so
Oh, my knees.
another hour and a half.
Yeah. But that one came out easy because the bottom of it was all rusted, but luckily the nut and the screw came out from inside the thing and it wasn't rusted, so that came out easy. Hopefully the other ones come out just as easy.
So now we've got to change 4 faucets and 6 mirrors, 8 mirrors, 2, 4, 6, 8 mirrors.
So I just updated the firmware for the Victron, and the new firmware has a brand new user interface, so it's pretty cool.
It's more modern looking.
A little more modern looking than the boxes, but I could go back to that other one anytime if I don't like this one. So we'll see what this is. Right now we have like our photovoltaic cells over here, and then this is our battery percentage, and this is what, I don't know what each one, oh, okay. One is, so the top one looks like AC power, and the other one looks like DC power being used. Pretty
That's
cool.
All from an update.
Yeah.
When on a boat, you're a little leery of updating things because like friends have updated like this and totally bricked it. Like their Garmin chart plotter, they did an update and it completely bricked it. And it's happened more times than you know. So it's like, if it's not broke, don't fix it. So Rob's kind of been leery to do updates. I'm shocked you did this update.
So when we did the install with the Victron system at Just Cats, we were advised that we are to religiously update this thing, because if you don't do the updates, it'll brick itself eventually. So it relies on these updates, and if it doesn't get an update in a certain amount of time, the whole unit will shut down, and we don't want that.
But also Just Cats can log into it too if we have issues, and they can help.
Absolutely, they can. Anywhere in the world.
The boys are in our bathroom. What is it that you're doing?
Push. Well, the nut's coming off, but it's really kind of tough, and I can't do it by myself. So it's easier for me to grab it with the both hands down here with the grips, and have Davis just twist it. So he's twist and pull. All right, push and pull.
And here's
And
Rob
push.
all contorted down here. Well,
And
I guess
pull.
you're not that bad contorted.
And push. Hold up. All right, go. All right, we got about an inch more. Let's see how much. Yeah, a little like. Go, pull. Push.
Never thought we could fit 3 people in this little bathroom.
Here you can get a video down in here. All right, see?
What am I seeing?
Look up. Stick it in there by my hand and then go up.
Okay, I got it.
All right, pull. All right, push. Pull. Push. Pull. Push.
I said you had an inch.
Dude, let's go. Come on, dude. Pull.
It's the longest inch ever.
Yeah, it is. Push. Well, I'm only turning like a pull, a half turn at a time. So, I mean, it's not a push. Oh, yeah, it's coming down. Ugh. No. There it comes.
It's the highlight of Davis's day.
Nope. Twist it. Push. Pull. Push. Pull. Let's see if I can get it here. Hang on. That did it. Pull it up, Davis. Easy. Just pull it up easy. Pull. All right.
Woohoo!
Lay it down. Just lay it down. There you go.
Another one is out.
Holy.
This is fun, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a blast. Hey, babe. This was down in the cabinet, and I just pressed on the back of it and smell it.
Ugh! Oh my gosh. That reminds me of all my sickness crossing the Pacific Ocean to French Polynesia. We gotta throw that away. I can't. Ugh. It's bad. Bad. What are you doing?
I'm removing the blocks off of the back of the mirrors so I can reuse them. I got some work to do because they put sticky tape on this. Look at this. That is sticky tape. It's not even glue.
Is that what's making like the mirrors decay?
That wasn't what we did. That wasn't ours.
So we replaced 3 of these mirrors
is part of our refit. We were gonna do all of them, but at home they were like $120 per mirror, and we've got 8 mirrors. So got it a lot cheaper in South Africa. So hopefully it'll make her look new again. If you're wondering why we've gotten off the boat. We walked to immigration and customs and did that, but we've pretty much been on the boat because Davis has been catching up with school because it was such a rough passage, this last passage. We didn't get any work done. I'm trying to get caught up on videos. We've got stuff we want to do to be able to get the boat, to put it up for sale. This is just a stinking rolly anchorage. So we're gonna hopefully get in this water tomorrow. Hopefully, we will see before we leave, because I think we're gonna probably leave here in on Thursday, 2 days.
I mean, we can leave, the weather's supposed to start to improve on Thursday, so we could leave starting on Thursday. But if we're getting work done here and we still there's things that we want to do while we're here, we can leave later, so we can delay it. So either here or there, or the next stop, I mean, we could do work either place. So, you know, if we spend another day here, that's one less work day we got there. So if we, split.
I'm not going to say once you've seen one pretty beach, you've seen them all, but we've pretty much seen a lot of beaches around the world and beautiful islands. And I don't know, I'm just kind of tired of having to scope out places to go see. I don't know. We're just a bit tired of being tourists. What is it that you're doing today?
So I've taken all these boards are for each of the mirrors. And I've got to remove the adhesive that's on the back of these things so I can put the new adhesive on for the new mirrors. So I'm trying to scrape all the adhesive off and rough the sides up so the adhesive will stick to it.
You couldn't ask for a prettier workspace.
No, I mean, look at this. It's absolutely beautiful.
Hopefully today we're going to be able to get in the water and go snorkeling and go enjoy Barbados.
We have time. We've got all kinds of time on our hands now. So. All right, to fit the mirror to the backer, what I've done is I've reinstalled all the backing strips, and I'm going to place the adhesive on here, and then we're going to fit the mirror on here and hold it for a minute, and then unscrew the screws, and then we're going to pull the mirror off with the backers on it and let it cure. That way we can reinstall the mirrors. So we're going to go ahead and put some adhesive on. We'll fit the mirrors. Fit the mirror. All right, can you press at the top, in the middle, and the bottom, please?
Those mirrors look so much better.
All right, go ahead and disconnect them. You got all of them?
Yep.
All right, can you pull it away?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. And see, now they're stuck to the back of the mirror. And we'll go let this cure for 24 hours.
We have been busy while here in Barbados, but we've been busy on the boat doing boat chores, getting caught up with some school, some editing, just a lot of boat stuff. So today it is Thursday and we are getting ready to go check out because we're gonna head to Beckway tonight.
Yes. All right, went through customs, went through immigration, went through paying for our port fees.
$50 to exit the country.
50 US, 100 Barbados, whatever. There it is. It's a hat. So we are checked out, ready to get on back on the Paradise Falls and head to Beckway.
Visited a country unless we did a quick little run in the grocery store. We don't need anything, but it seems pretty nice. Lots of fresh fruit. Do they have cottage cheese? So Barbados has New Zealand cheese. This Anchor brand is all over the Pacific.
When we checked into Fiji, they were making Brunswick, and so that was like all through the Indian Ocean. But now we are back to bumblebee tuna. So it's $3.35. That's $1.75 US.
So is that what it is in the US? These prices are not bad.
I'll tell you what though, when we get back to the States, I hate to say it, but I think we're going to be in for some sticker shock because I heard that everything has gone up like tremendously.
Marshmallows, but they don't have Rice Krispie cereal.
So that's our dilemma. Then this whole thing is we've either found marshmallows or Rice Krispies, and in French Guiana, shockingly, we found
Both.
yeah. So we're back to collecting separates, and hopefully in a couple weeks we can make some more Rice Krispie treats.
Kilojoules anymore.
We're back to calories.
Yeah.
So we're back to calories, no more conversions. Yay! Man, oh, doggone it. They have Smuckers, but all they have is strawberry and marmalade. They don't have
Great. So basically you can get, obviously people eat all around the world. It's just if you have these few favorite things, and we're probably just going to make a video on things we have had a hard time finding around the world, but you're going to get food around the world. May not get what's your favorite brand, but you can probably get something close.
We make it back to the boat, button stuff up, and get ready for an overnight passage over to St. Vincent and the Grenadines.